Do you hate ads? I hate ads. You know what I love? Patreon.com/inkdependence, where patrons get access to a patron-only Discord, ad-free videos, and the joy of knowing they help support this channel. Hello folks, welcome to Inkdependence. I'm Mike, and today I have an unboxing for you, and I'm not sure what's in here. So, a little while ago, Journalsay reached out to me and said, hey, we'd like to do some sort of a partnership. I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. I love doing unboxings of cool journaling supplies and stuff like that. And they said, great, here is a code, and it'll get you $60 of stuff. Go and shop our site. Let us know. We'll send you that stuff. So, I like a surprise unboxing, and so my wife, Audrey, went and shopped Journalsay's website over at journalsay.com. You'll find a link below which should be able to get you a discount and maybe a little affiliate stuff my way. That stuff is still in approval, so hopefully that'll be down below. And go check out Journalsay. They've got a lot of interesting stuff. This just got here today. We did order it a couple of weeks ago. I'm not sure if this was because it was part of a special thing for me and that code and that sort of thing, or if there was a shipping delay. I'm not exactly sure what went on there because it wasn't the typical ordering process, so things are a little bit different. So it might take a little while to get to you, but it might not. Journalsay is based in Hong Kong, but this said it was shipped from Illinois, I believe. Let me check right quick. Yeah, this came from Illinois, so I'm not sure if it's a drop ship or what the situation was, but I'm excited to get in here and see what's going on in this box. It got a little mushed in shipping. I don't think that's really their fault. They did have it wrapped all up in a bubble mailer and bubble wrap and all that sort of thing. Just took a couple of beats from the USPS on the way here. So let's get in here. Use my Benchmade Dura to get into this box today. All right, there we go. Okay, let's see what's going on in this here box. So thanks very much, Journalsay, for sending this out. I'm really excited to see what you've got. All right. Oh, fun. All right. Oh, this is very nicely wrapped and stuff. All right. So thank you for your purchase. Didn't exactly purchase it, but pretty close. Journalsay. Very cool. Special discount, etc. Oh, neat. Okay. Creator incentive program stuff. All right. Cool. Cool. We'll take a look at that later. That's something for me, I think. Then this is the package. This is really nice. I think I'm going to leave it in here because it's not closed on the sides. So let's go ahead and undo our little ribbon here. Very cool. Very cool. It says thank you. It's just a little upside down. All right. I like this packaging. This is the kind of packaging I use actually because it's a little more eco-friendly. Works really nicely. Comes in a big roll. All right, we got a whole big old box of things here. All right, so these are things that were picked for me by my wife, Audrey. She just thought they looked cool or were fun or what have you. All right, let's start out here. Born for Art. Oh, these are interesting. Let me see. Let me do a little rearranging on the desk so I can hit the Google over here or hit their website and find out what all this stuff is and costs and all that. Hey, editing Mike here, and I searched the site for quite a while I was making this video looking for these particular products over and over again. I never found any of them, I don't think. So, I don't know why exactly. It's probably got to be because they ran out of that thing after they had shipped it to me, and so it's just not on the site anymore, and they replaced it with new stuff. They're always putting new stuff on the site, I think is the way it goes. So there might be a couple of times during this video where I'm looking for stuff and I don't find it. Sorry about that. I didn't know. That's a mystery unboxing. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so I've done a little bit of searching on the site. I actually am not finding this on there. One thing that Journalsay does say in their About Me section is that they are every week refreshing their supply of things and their offerings because they are partnered with a whole bunch of different stationery companies and that sort of thing to bring fresh stuff all the time. So this might just be something that's sold out, but let's see what we got here. Let me grab some paper. So these are and color markers. There's so many things in this box. If I try everything out on camera, this might be a long video. So, all right, interesting. All right, so this is these are kind of they're shaped like highlighters is what the tip is shaped like, but they're pretty wide. This is an interesting set of colors here. I like the tips on these markers. They're flexible. You can see there are these little they're really sharply indented, and so they're kind of flexible for that. I don't know if I would use this as a highlighter though. Maybe Ant, what are you doing on my desk, Ant? It's been raining outside and the ants have decided to come in. Ugh, little tiny ants. So yeah, interesting markers. I wish I knew more about these. I don't see a packing slip, but honestly, this box is just crammed with stuff. Apparently, you can get a lot of stuff at this site with $60, which is pretty cool. In fact, a lot of these things are marked way down because they're having a summer sale right now. So it's like 70% off in a lot of cases. So at least right now while I'm recording this and for the next like several days, it should be. So yeah, interesting. It's too bad I can't find the exact listing for this thing, but these are pretty interesting markers. I wish I could find them. Interesting. Well, Born for Art, 4-color markers. That's an interesting, these are interesting. I wonder if these are supposed to be highlighters. Maybe one of these days I'll actually find that on the site. I'll put something down below, of course, if I have figured that out by the time I am recording. All right, that's the first thing. Next up, oh yes, Zebra Sarasa clip, always a solid choice. These are good for all kinds of things, including swapping into other bodies and that sort of thing. But I've always liked the Zebra Sarasa clip. I think the 0.5 is a very nice size for these. They're a superior gel pen, very nice blue. All right, cool. Probably something Audrey was throwing in there to like, you know, get to the $60 we have here. All right, so sticky notes. These are pretty cool. So little bear sticky notes. All right, let's see if I can find these. Yeah, no dice in finding these either. I wonder if all of these products are going to be things that have been refreshed since we ordered them. Oh, okay. So I thought these were going to have a bear on them, but they don't. These are sticky notes. They're pet sticky notes. That's what the pet means up here. PET. So these are the sort of like transparent sticky notes. Oh, interesting. But they're glossy on one side and kind of textured on the other. So I do have some of these from Post-it, actually. And they're really best with ballpoints. Wow, the cameras really can't deal with the glare. Yeah, these are way better for ballpoints than they are for anything else because of the sticky note, like the PET nature of them. But they're really good with ballpoints. Let me see how they work with pencils. I don't know if I've tried that. Yeah, I'd say ballpoints and pencils are the way to go on these, frankly, just because of the top layer stuff. Let's see how sticky they are. Oh, that's very sticky. Okay. All right, that's cool. Yeah. I like to use these. I actually take the Post-it ones I have, and they are like, I don't know, kind of half stick instead of this like just top end stick. But I actually keep these over on my computer case because I can totally read through them, and I just like make little lists on them of various things instead of having just like a whole bunch of. Well, I do have a whole bunch of like, you know, regular color ones. I have a lot of Post-it notes on my computer over here, but I like these clear ones for things like making notes in books because sometimes you can put it over the thing you want to make note of, and then you can just go like this and ooh, not on this one. Oh, this one does not work well with highlighter. It doesn't like that at all. But I have used underlining and some highlightering on some things. Not this one. Don't use a Mogini line just fit on this. It won't like it. But yeah, interesting. These are interesting sticky notes. Huh. All right. Not expected. Very cool. All right. Put that over there. So Audrey told me she was gonna put this on the list because she saw it and it was like, I don't know, 50 cents or something, and it was just kind of too funny to leave off. And this is a this is a eraser and pencil with like with a poop. It is a plunger and pencil eraser thing, sort of novelty situation. Oh man. All right. So yeah, so this is a pencil. It's unsharpened, but you can totally sharpen that and stick it on your desk like this. And this is an eraser here, and also there's a little. You can also put this on the end. It has a smiley face. That is a smiling poop face. That is, wow, that is really something. Okay, put you over there. Oh man, that's really something. All right, let's see what we have here. Oh, hello. Oh wow. Okay. Are there any more of these? Okay, interesting. So these are wax seals, and these don't have the stick on them, which is totally fine. I have enough of those wooden sticks. It's actually a little bit more convenient if it doesn't have those. This is neat. All right, so they have wax seals over there. And there's This one, let me get these all out. All right. So this one says thank you in a nice script there for a wax seal. And this one is a gift box, like a wrapped up gift with like laurels around it. That's nice. They are a little bit on the shallow side, but I think they'll work just fine. This one's a little bit deeper, and it's a Christmas tree. So we use these on our holiday cards and that sort of thing, and our gifts and things maybe people buy or something if I want to get real creative and do that with waxes. Cool. All right, these are very nice, and these will screw onto they make like a wooden dowel thing. You just screw onto these. Lots of different forms, but they're very standard, and so you can use a lot of them. I actually like the just the little discs because that gives you the ability to store them very easily instead of having a whole bunch with a bunch of handles, because that can be a little bit cumbersome. So yeah, that's cool. All right. We have a craft ink pad here, so that must mean there are some stamps in here eventually. Oh, here's some stamps. Found them. Oh, neat. Oh, look at these. All right, so let me take them out of the package. All right, so these are like the photopolymer stamps that you stick on a block. Oh, neat. So we have a whole bunch of these in different stationery type things. So a bunch of different dip nib type things. What do they say? Most of them don't really say. And number 361, static and paster, index pen. Oh, interesting. Must be different styles. The index pen is like the pointer finger type thing. I've seen these a couple of times. Interesting. I think I don't know enough about dip nibs to know these things. This looks like one of the ones with the big round tip on it. This is like the Browse pumpkin nib. I'm not sure what this one is, like kind of a paintbrush situation. And we have just some nice little flourishes and such, some ink bottles of various kinds. This one's a briefcase. There's an @M. I'm not sure if that means something. I don't know. I like the M because I'm a Mike. We have recorder, and recorder. Interesting. Cool. Oh, and a nice little journaly book situation up here. Yeah, that's cool. I think these are pretty neat. Let's see how they stamp. Look at this big book one here. Let me go and find my my acrylic block. As you can see, I have a lot of these little photopolymer type things. I got a bunch of these from Well Appointed Desk and a bunch of other places. Sticky Club sends them out sometimes with stickers. They're a very convenient sticker or a very convenient form for this kind of thing. And you just kind of stick them on an acrylic block like so. You can arrange them however you like. You can kind of do it printing press style, so you make a little layout that you enjoy, and you can just do it over and over again. And I've done that several times for things like ink samples and that sort of thing, where I want the sample cards to look kind of the same, which is an interesting thing to do. But you can do it for journal layouts, or all kinds of things like that. And the lines let you line it up exactly as you would like every time. Little lines on the block. Very good stuff. Let's try out this stamp pad that she got me with it. I haven't used the stamp pad before. I don't know what this is like. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a rough stamp, actually. But I sort of like that rustic look. I think that's kind of neat. Also, it probably bled on the paper. Yeah, it bled. It did some bleeding on the paper because this is just bad copy paper, things that I use for my scratch paper. Let's see, do I get a third? Do I get a fourth? Not really. Not really. That's kind of it for that stamp. Yeah, that's really interesting. I like the sort of rustic look of that. I know it's not the cleanest stamp impression, but I think that's actually also okay. Because sometimes with things that are of this art style, it's really sort of like a scribbly script kind of art style and not one that is super crisp and neat. It's not really what it's for. I'll put that there so I don't forget to clean it. She also got me a few more of these that I found while I was looking to see if there was an acrylic block in there. So we have these flowers. I'm going to have to get a way bigger acrylic block because this is the only one I have, and that's just not going to cut it for those flowers. It's way bigger. But that's a big stamp. Really neat. We have these which are maybe kind of poppies. And we have some of these which are those things that blow away. Not dandelions. This other thing like blows away. It's kind of like dandelion looking, like a seed pod situation. I forget what those are. Oh, it's just a really blown up dandelion is what that one is, I think. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I especially like these. I think these are kind of bold and interesting. Whoa, and this is another one. This is a big one. Look at that thing. Wow. Wow, yeah, I don't have an acrylic block that's big enough for that. That's way bigger than my current block. So I'm gonna have to go and buy a bigger one. You can get really giant acrylic blocks that are like this and just go chunk for a whole page size thing. And some of these big ones are gonna need that, like this one. Wow, that is a complicated thing. Woo! Neat. You know what I kind of think would be fun with this is if you did this one, if you stamped it or inked it like very lightly and then stamped it so you could write over it. I think that would be pretty neat for something like this with big whorls and such. So like, I don't know, like this density or this density maybe. So sort of the ghost of this pattern on a page. I think that'd be kind of neat. All right, let's see what else we got in here. We have here a Moogoo, M-O-U-G-O-O, meet a better you. That's kind of fun. So we have a little pen pouch or pencil pouch here. That's a nice little pencil pouch. You have a couple of pockets on this side. That's pretty good. We have, I don't think you can get that from here. What is that? Does it go this way? Nope, that was already open. Good job, Mike. That opens this way, and you can kind of see what's in here, but it gives you your pens here, so you can put your pens like so. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe your favorites or some go-tos or that sort of thing. It totally fits this just fine. I wouldn't want to put a pen any longer than that in there, though. And then this one will fit a lot of pens. In fact, I do have a lot of pens right here that have been needing a home. So, yeah, that actually fills that out very nicely, and now it sits. And you have a good handle here. Okay, that's actually a really nice little pen pouch. I kind of like the way that works. I think that's cool. Yeah, neat. What happens if I just open this? All right, so you can see your pens in there, but then you have your kind of go-tos over here. You can probably throw a Retro 51 and that sort of thing in there with no problem. This elastic is not very stiff. It's a pretty loose elastic, but yeah, it fits in there fine. You're just going to have your pens are going to be touching. So maybe not fountain pens for a lot of people because they don't want their pens to touch, but for standard pens and stuff, yeah, it's going to work totally fine and be nice. Yeah, nice kind of cotton denim-y sort of feeling there. Neat. Oh, I said I didn't have dip pens. Audrey got me a feather dip pen holder set here. So, wow, that's kind of fancy. I could see somebody getting this as a gift, that sort of thing. I have not had good luck with dip pens, if I'm honest. Like I can't get ink to stick to them. But it's because I haven't like done the process of washing them and stuff. That is kind of fancy. There's of course no feed in there or anything. There's just a straight up dip pen. We just have like a regular, it's like a number 5 IPG EF, just a regular old fountain pen nib they've got in there that it comes with. Oops, went the wrong way. There we go, like that. This has a very standard sort of holder in there. You could put all your dip pens on that one, and it comes with several different kinds, as you can see here. Or is there several of the same? 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are different widths. So the 1 is actually very, very broad. Down to the 5, which is getting finer, and then this one is an extra fine. How about that? That's neat. Feather pen, the writing collection. All right, cool. Very neat. That's that's a really interesting dip pen handle too with the feather. I know a cat is going to chase that or something. Then we have here a whole bunch of washies. Oh man, I just got 60 washi tapes of this like thin variety. I do like a thin washi tape. It's a thing I've talked about on this channel a few times. A thin washi tape is not actually all that common, despite the fact that I just got a lot of them and there's a bunch of them here. But these are probably twice as thick as the other ones I just got. There's not that much tape on each of these, but there is, I think, plenty to do some journaling and that sort of thing. I especially like these for journaling sorts of things because they allow you to separate, boxes and borders and that sort of thing. Or I don't want to like sacrifice a whole bunch of my journal page to a full-size washi tape. This is definitely sticky enough. Sometimes you get a skinny one; they're not that sticky, but that's plenty. So that's pretty cool. These are an interesting design. They're all sort of a vintage kind of rustic looking design here. I think that's pretty cool. So what I'm finding from Journalsay seems to be this would be a great place to find some stuff that you like, but I would not dilly-dally because it might disappear, and I wouldn't count on being able to reorder. So this would be an interesting place to go for finding things that you'd like to try for now or to use or for gifts or for crafting, but not this kind of place where you're like, I'm going to buy this over and over again because you might never see it again. That's pretty cool. All right, so a whole bunch of washi tape. And all this stuff was from one $60 order. So this stuff must be quite inexpensive. What are these? Spotted labels. Time Quarter Series label stickers. 30 of them. Get in here. Oh, these are neat. Oh, wow. Huh. Wow. All right, so let's try one of these. Which one do I like least? I want to try out here. Oh, I don't know. These are all pretty neat. Let's just use a. This one that says labeling. I'll just use that one. Why not? They have a paper sort of washy feel to them, but they are not. You can probably see the texture a little bit. They're like a paper, and they're on a plastic backing, and they are nicely sticky. All right, so let's try writing on this with a few things just for funsies. So this is rollerball. Yeah, no problem with rollerball. Let's give it a little bit of fountain pen ink. So this is an extra fine fountain pen, and so it's I could definitely feel the texture of the paper there. But yeah, fountain pen and rollerball work nicely, so I'm sure gel and ballpoint are going to work nicely as well. So yeah, you can actually use this for all kinds of things. You could label your gifts with them. You could label your journals with them. I think these are pretty good. Come on, come off the whole plastic thing. That's the hardest part with these ones that have plastic backings is sometimes they just don't want to come loose. It's hard to find the edge. Come on now. Ah, there we go. This is the case with like sticker flakes and all that kind of thing. This is essentially a giant sticker flake. But yeah, that's really good actually. Yeah. All right, it's actually sticking pretty well to this, which is kind of a wax paper thing. I can peel it off. I mean, it's wax paper, so that's not a big surprise. Huh. That's cool. I like those, and I like that I'm able to write on them with whatever I want. So that's pretty cool. That can definitely go in a journal for, you know, the inside of the cover page if you want to put like a book label in your book so that people know whose book it is and they can return it properly, that kind of stuff. Then these look like a similar thing, but in dots and like longer ones. Let me kind of get these out here. Wow. Audrey got me a good haul here. Oh, these are, wow, these are interesting. They're actually very, very translucent. Do you come loose? There we go. So this is very, very thin and transparent. Kind of band-aid shaped on this one. Yeah, there we go. Can I write on these? I don't know if I'd want to write on this with a roller ball. That didn't seem to love that. This is a ballpoint. Pretty okay with a ballpoint. These kinds of things can be a little bit on the dicey side. Let's do a little bit of this. Yeah, pencil is really kind of the go-to for this one, I think. The ballpoint, not great. The rollerball, I don't know if that's ever gonna really dry on this thing, but pencil's the way to go for these. It's just a Blackwing Bruce Lee pencil. So yeah, this is wow, these are interesting, and they're way paler than I thought they were gonna be. It's got this kind of like, I don't even know what to call that exactly, but this could be really interesting actually for journals. I've seen a lot of Hobonichi stickers like this, and like people using this kind of thing in a Hobonichi, and kind of using these as a I guess a form of highlighter. So like especially like the really pale ones, you can put them over some darker text, and you can read the text through. Actually, let's test that. Put this on top of it instead of trying to write on the sticker. Oh no, it sticks really good. You're not going to want to remove this one from regular copy paper. I'll just take the dot we already used, the long one here. High nose. I know. Yeah, you can kind of use it as just a highlighter sort of thing. Just put it over the date, or put it over some other darker text. You can totally read through it. That's pretty cool. Neat. High nose. What we have here. This is appropriate because I have a cat yelling at me. This is meow meow Captain Black Cat. We do have a black cat. The white one is yelling at me at the moment, though. Let's see what we got here. Can I get this loose? I'm pretty sure this is where it comes loose. This is all perfectly smooth. I can't get it loose. There are little perforations here, but I can't quite get to them. This was a real bugger to get off there. I just took a knife and slid it real carefully. Now I can actually feel the edge. Wow. All right. So, kittens don't have bad intentions. We got a lot of black cats. Little black cat has a lot on his mind. Maybe the kitten. Wow. Wow, look at all this. Wow. Wow. I don't even know if this it does look like it repeats like a few things, but not too many. Wow, this is really fun. It's all cartoon style like washi stickers on this this PET roll. This is really fun. I like this black cat. Obviously, I am a cat person. So let me put this on here. Actually, I'm gonna take hey, stop that. I'm gonna take this this new, stick it there. Yeah, neat. Hey, don't be stealing my plastic. All right. Yeah, this is really fun. I like this washi sticker tape roll thing a lot. It's too bad that you lose a few to the actual tape here. I wonder if I can get this to come loose. Oh yeah, you actually can. It just says chains. There's only one of those. Unfortunately, there's not two chains. We got shopping and all kinds of stuff. These little void cats are really great. So very neat. Thanks, Aud. I think that's fun. Captain Black Cat. Fun. This is another one. This is Colorful Poems. This is another washi tape in here. That's pretty. Are the poems? Yeah. Love grows wow, yeah, it's like just a bunch of little poems written on here. May the force be with you. I don't know if that counts as a poem maker, but maybe so. All right, fun. Cool washi tape. What are these? Monsoon Back to Blue Color Blush Series Vintage Material Paper. Oh. Ooh, I like a vintage paper. Oh, wow. So there are a bunch of these different kinds of papers. Vintage materials may not be great for fountain pens. I don't know, but this is a very interesting feeling paper. It's like a step up from newsprint, but I think that there's a bunch of different varieties in here, including some stamped ones. Oh, these would be really nice for little cards to go in things that like when people order them, or just to write a little letter on, a little postcard size thing. That's really fun. All right. Yeah, I like that. That's really pretty. Vintage papers are very cool. Neat. This is also, I bet people who are more artistic than I am would also find this as something to like maybe paste into their journals. So like right on this side and then just like paste it in with like a glue tape or something. We have Nature Wandering sticker book. Oh man, I am set on stickers for a minute. Wow. Oh, these are great. I love these. So this is the kind of thing that I especially love getting in like sticker club type things like sticky. Whenever there's plants and that sort of thing, like these are easy to put in a journal. I like that I can see through them. You can put them over and around text if you want to, because they don't necessarily obscure the thing you're writing. They just kind of like decorate the page. What do you think, Nose? Wow, look at those little ginkgo leaves, some maple leaves going on here, and oak leaves. Yeah, these are cool. Some monstera. That's very trendy these days. Some ferns. Yeah, no, this is great. That's a great sticker book. I like it. Yeah, I'm going to love those. No, I need my desk. All right, there's only a couple more things in here. This has been a longer video than I thought it was going to be, so there's definitely going to be some. It's going to be shorter for you because I will have edited it, but wow, there are so many things in this box. I think the biggest takeaway is that Journalsay has a lot of very interesting things in it, and I mean, all of this was under $60, so that's pretty darn impressive. And they have some big sale going on now. This is a basic notebook. Interesting. Notebook, basic, 100-gram paper, I guess. Let's see what this is like. Huh. Guess I'm going to have to tear it. There we go. There we go. All right. Notebook, ruled. All right, this is an interesting style, and I've seen this on things like Midori papers before, where they have like a hard rule down the middle of each, or across the middle of each page. Let's see how this is with some inks, some rollerball. It's a very smooth paper. It feels nice to write on. Here, I'll give you a little zoom in for there. Got some ballpoint. Very cool. Let's do some fountain pen ink. I think that actually worked pretty well. You can see it catching a few fibers here and there, having a little bit of a feather, like right here. There must be like just one fiber that goes right across that page there. But it worked pretty well, I think, with the fountain pen and the roller ball. Just a tiny amount of bleed through in a few places, just some like spotting. Not too bad. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I bet with gel pens is gonna be great too. I haven't been trying gel pen just because usually if it works with rollerball or ballpoint, you can tell how it's going to work with a gel pen. Gel pens are pretty forgiving, and yeah, gel pen works just fine on there. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. I like the like craft cover and the way this is bound. I think this is nice enough, and probably was not very expensive. Although I bet I won't be able to find it when I search for it because it's probably gone. So yeah, and then we have here a couple of inks. Interesting. So what are these? Fountain pen inks, it says. All right, let's give it a little bit of a swatch. I don't have any fountain pen paper here, but let's give these a try. These are by Carcos. We have a turquoise and an orange. Those are always solid colors. For me, I am a turquoise and an orange ink enjoyer. Oh, we got a little stopper. This is going to get my fingers inky. I can feel it. Actually. Haha. I have tweezers handy. Take that, little stopper. Yeah, that's a nice looking orange. And since this was a very inexpensive box of things, I'm sure that was not a particularly expensive ink. Probably it needs the stopper because this is not a very sturdy cap, honestly. It doesn't have like a liner in it. It's just a metal cap. Well, there's a little liner in there. I could probably put that back on without this little cork. It's not a cork. It's a stopper. Yeah, very nice looking turquoise and an orange fountain pen ink. Those are pretty cool. All right. Yeah, neat. Well, I'll have to try those out at some point and see how they go. But it'll at least be a couple of new brand for my fountain pen companion. Go check that out. Yeah, this is a nice looking ink. I like the turquoise and the orange. They look cool. They felt like fountain pen ink, honestly. Nothing crazy. They behaved as I expected them to. Probably bled through this terrible paper. Yeah, they bled through this terrible paper. But this is just not good paper. I just dropped ink on it, so I'm not surprised. That's not a big deal. Interesting. All right, so this was quite the box of things, and I've got like a big mess all over my desk here because, man, you can get a lot of stuff at Journalsay for $60, I think is what we've learned here. So go check out Journalsay. Check below in the description for a link that will get you a discount and perhaps me a little bit of an affiliate thing. But go check it out and see what they've got. They have a zillion things on this site, and it looks like they change stuff every week. So just like grab some stuff. I mean, some of these washi rolls and like these PET rolls of like this variety, I'm seeing something very like this that's just all floral and flowers for $1.61. Like this stuff is on a wild sale right now. So, man, yeah, go check that out. There's a lot of stuff on this site, all focused around journaling and that sort of stuff. So, interesting stationery stuff. Wow, what an unboxing. Thanks very much for watching. I will see y'all in another video soonish. Until next time, think about what you put on the world, make it a better place, and peace out.